and sit down.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Guys, there is so much intrigue here heading into this fatal four-way match. That's what you get, Michael, when you have four superstars who can legitimately win this thing.
From Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds, Campbell Cruz. S.A. Rivera. From New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, C.
On the mark. Oh, using the knee as a weapon. In a bad way. Might just shake too much for him. Anybody's match goal, but he's got to be in the ring all at the same time. Anywhere they want. It's been a throwaway match. One thing with stipulation. It could be. We can also see a four-way tag finish down. Two.
Get it now. Perfect for your Thanksgiving. Well, hello, everybody. How are you? I realized when I created the thumbnail and schedule for this stream last night that I put 7:35 p.m. Well, that was a oopsie. So when I logged on this morning and there was only 3 minutes before 7:35 a.m., and I looked up and I said, where's the countdown that says there's 3 minutes and it's counting down? Because it does that once you get to like, I think 20 minutes or so before showtime. I was like, oh no, it says PM. So I had to quickly change it to 7:35 a.m. So that's what I did. So if you're just joining me, thank you for joining me on this Thanksgiving Eve. I hope everybody has plans for tomorrow. If you're not in this country and don't celebrate Thanksgiving, or if you're in this country and don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a great rest of your week. My wife and daughter are off from work on Friday, so I'll probably take the day off as well, and we'll do some decorating, maybe a little Christmas tree trimming for the holiday spirit and stuff. Anyhow, I just wanted to do a live stream today. I've been doing more pre-recorded stuff just because I like to get up here. People have asked me, what's your schedule like and stuff, and Agent Cub, I am thankful for all my viewers and you. Yes, Agent Cub, I am thankful for you. I'm thankful for everybody that supports me in this new endeavor of mine of self-publishing. I'm thankful for all the viewers. Sincerely, I couldn't do this without you guys. So thank you so much. But anyhow, so, usually before I was doing live streaming or streaming and stuff, my schedule was I would get up around 6:30, have breakfast, get up to my office around 7:30, go right to my desk over there and start working, start drawing. But with doing live streams and stuff, when I did the mornings with Andy, I was trying to stream daily at 8 a.m. for like an hour. And oh man, you're just trying to make me cry. What's up, Steve? Good morning. Wishing you a great holiday too. So before this whole new endeavor, I would get up here and start drawing around 7:30. And I'm a morning person, so that's why I'm not on a lot of late night streams, is because I'm a morning person. Look at that. Now that we've changed our clocks, the sun is beaming in through the window and you can see it like right here. I should really try and figure out how to adjust that because it looks weird. Dr. Mask, hello to you. Hail, Dr. Mask. Ryu Dragon, hello. So, I get distracted real easy, as if you can't tell from these live streams. And that's partly due because I do have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. The hyperactive is my knee bounces a lot, which drives my wife crazy, but it helps me focus. So I'm at my best when I can get up here and just sit down at my desk and start drawing, because I kind of honed in on doing the work. What's up, Pedro? Good morning to you. So I'm honed in on the work. My mind starts concentrating on this one thing and I'm good to go. I love doing the morning live streams when I can. But the thing is, like I said, I'm used to getting up here and starting at 7:30. If I live stream from 8 to 9, that's like an hour and a half of drawing that I don't have and I can't get back. So that's why I've been doing more pre-recorded stuff. And apparently with the way YouTube works with their algorithms, they actually like it when you do shorter pre-recorded videos. So I'm experimenting with that as well, doing these book reviews and book flips and things like that I hope you guys find very interesting and stuff. What's up, Marcus Kelligrew? Hello, how are you? And I enjoy doing book reviews. As you can see behind me, I have an extensive library, and, I like sharing the books I have. And if they're still in print and you guys find it interesting, you can go buy it. If it's not in print, you can always check eBay or secondhand booksellers and stuff as well. So anyhow, that's why I'm doing the more pre-recorded stuff and probably going to live stream just a couple times a week. So this morning, it's the day before Thanksgiving. Yes, I am working today, but I also take my daughter to work today, this morning. So I figured I'm going to do a live stream before I have to take her to work. Dennis and I did a show over the weekend at Charleston Con, and you're like, who's Dennis? Dennis is my buddy, my bro from the Dennis and Andy show. We have a YouTube channel. We do a show Wednesday nights. You can check that out there. So we went to Charleston, South Carolina. this past Saturday, I was sitting next to Dan Fragaboom, Couch Doodles there. So Dan and I got to hang out. We all went to dinner and stuff. It was a good time. Ancient Cub has a question. Do you have other projects besides First Man? I do every now and then. I don't as of now. I finished something up a couple months ago that was outside of comics, but obviously comic art related, but it wasn't, for a comic book publisher. If you go to my website, andysmithart.com, and you check under, I think it's like advertising, scroll down, you'll see an advertising section. You can see stuff I've done outside of comics. So you can see some of that there. Hello, Elda Schneeling. Yep, I'm sure I just screwed your name up. Schneely. Hello, thank you for joining. Everyone, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So I thought I'd start the show off by showing my thanks for the comics I picked up at the show, because not only am I a guest at the show, but I'm also a fan, and I still like to buy comical books. So I picked up 4 books at the convention over this past weekend, and I thought I'd share them with you. I picked up this issue of Spider-Man. It's part 4 of Maximum Carnage. The green dot just means it was in the guy's $5 box. It's a nice copy. It goes from anywhere between $8 and $10, so I got a pretty good deal on it. Now you're going, why did you get this book? What is significant about this book? My buddy Tom Lyle drew it. Tom Lyle was a professional comic book artist. I met him when I was like 15 years old back in 1985 at a convention in Baltimore. Well, it was in a city called Towson, Maryland, which is above Baltimore. He was the first professional comic book artist I ever met. I still have the commissions, the con sketches that I had him do at the show. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2019. So, he was too young. So when I see books of his that I don't have, I like to pick them up, just kind of like a tribute and stuff. So this is Spider-Man, drawn by Tom Lyle. I don't think I have all 14 parts of Maximum Carnage, so I read it, and I still enjoyed it. So I got that. Silver Age. Kazar, Lord of the Hidden Jungle. And you're like, why did you get that? Well, besides, it has a beautiful John Buscema cover. It has John Buscema art on the inside, and I love John Buscema. I love Kazar. Isn't that? Marcus says, isn't that Tom Lyle? Yeah, the Spider-Man I picked up was drawn by Tom Lyle. Yes, the cover and interior art was drawn by Tom Lyle. That's why I got it. So I got this Kazar because if you remember the interview Dennis and I did with Bob McLeod, Bob said his first ink work for Marvel was this issue of Kazar. His first full ink work was this issue of Kazar that he inked. He did finishes over John Buscema's breakdowns. So I like collecting artists' first works, and this is it. So now I need to hunt down the first work that Bob drew for Marvel. I picked up Silver Surfer number 12. I have the reprint and trade paperback of all this Silver Surfer stuff, but I also collect, do this or do this. Woo! There we go. I also collect birthday books. And you're like, what's a birthday book, Smith? What are you talking about? What is this birthday book you speak of? I was born in November 1969. So my first thing was I went out and I bought from Marvel, DC, and independent publishers, Charlton, Archie, things like that, books from 1969 that were cover dated in the corner, November. So this says January. Well, this book actually came out in November of 1969. The cover date is generally a couple 3 months out, and it refers to when they want you to pull it off the stands. At least that's what it did back then. So this came out in November. Come January, as the retailer, you're supposed to pull this off the stands. So I collected all of the Marvel and DC and some Charlton and stuff, Archie, so on and so forth, books that are cover dated November 1969. which means they came out in September, but it's cover dated November, the year I was born. So now I'm collecting books that are January because that means they actually shipped in 1969, November, that month. So, and the closest I was able to get are books that came out, I think, on November 4th. So no comics shipped on November 5th, my birthday, but new books did come out on November 4th. So I'm collecting those. And then last but not least, funny story behind this, Val Schnitzel's in the house. What's up, Val? And there you go. If you want a great superhero comic book, kind of like the ones I'm showing you now, go get yourself some First Man 2 Learning Curve right now. You won't be disappointed. There's the link. Thank you, Val. And it's pinned to the top and in the description below. So I also picked up this Silver Age beauty, X-Men number 11. It's the first appearance of the Stranger. And you're like, well, what's so significant about X-Men number 11? Unless I'm a huge X-Men fan. I do like the X-Men. Funny story. Alex Toth, who's an artist whose work I just adore, drew one issue of the X-Men. Jack Kirby, who was the artist at the time, did the layouts for the issue. And then Alex Toth did pencils going by his layouts, and Vinnie Coletta did the inks. Alex Toth hasn't drawn many superhero books, and I try to collect all the ones he actually has done. So I want to get the issue of X-Men he did. And for some reason, I kept thinking it was X-Men number 11. So a guy had it for sale. This was priced at $65. I don't know if that'll focus or not. There it is, 65 bucks. And he gave it to me for 50. I was like, sweet, 50 bucks. This is awesome. So I got it, I opened it, and it's Jack Kirby and Chick Stone. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Jack Kirby, so this is a score. Score, big time. Great Jack Kirby here. Woo! Love it. However, I was off by an issue. The issue Alex Toth drew was actually issue 12. So I'm glad I bought this because it'll just go up in value. But I now need to get issue 12, the one that Alex Toth actually drew. So there's that as well. Oh, my daughter's texting me. So there you have it, guys. Those are the books I got at the con. Val is saying, First Man is absolutely the best comic book that's being created right now. I can't lie. It is. Don't miss out. If you like fun superhero stuff, get it. First Man versus X-Men. The First Man would win. Of course, he'd wipe the floor. There's no First Man. First Man by himself would take out the X-Men. Ronald Shaw in the house. Good morning to you. I thought I'd also show, I'll probably do a flip through of this book, but the first anatomy book that I ever got, when I attended the Kubert School, we got an art kit from the Kubert School. And what was in the art kit was a big portfolio to carry our work and our assignments around. We got a tackle box that would hold our art supplies as well. And then we also got art supplies, of course, and we got an anatomy book, not a figure drawing book, an anatomy book. And this is the book. This is it. This is my first anatomy book from the Kubert School, The Human Figure by David K. Rubens. This is not a how to draw book. It doesn't teach you how to draw. It teaches anatomy in a very easy to understand way. It's a very good book. What about? What's up? Penumbra versus Storm. Penumbra will kick her ass. Come on, Storm has weather powers. Big deal. What's up? What about? Ahoy. So I thought I'd look at some of this book with you guys. It's not too text heavy. I'm flipping through the text stuff. But it does. It starts off with, like any anatomy book should, starts off with the head. This is a very well-drawn book. You can still get it, I believe, on Amazon. I have so many anatomy books. I just forget to look through these things sometimes. It's got nice neck movement and stuff right there. Love that stuff. Dr. Mask, what up? And then, it goes into the torso. Let's see. I remember reading this back when I got it. Goes into the torso and shows that stuff, the bones, the muscles over top. It's got side by sides of the anatomy. Basically, I'm skinned. I've got no skin. And then, the muscles there. So this is a really cool book. Val has a good question. Do you really need to know all the inner parts of the body, though? Wouldn't it be good enough to know the muscles in the skin? You don't need to know all the inner stuff. You need to know the anatomy in regards to the big muscle masses. So you need to know the large muscle masses, the shoulders, the pecs, things like that. You don't need to know all the little tiny muscles because they don't really show. So you don't need to know that stuff. You need to know the bony landmarks. And you're like, bony landmarks? What are bony landmarks? Bony landmarks are like your elbows, your kneecaps, collarbones, things like that. So you need to know that stuff as well. Ryu Dragon asked, does it bring back memories of classes? It does. Whenever I look through this book, it totally brings back memories from the Kubert School of the classes that I took and sitting in class, and I can vividly remember doing life drawing and such in the school as well. It's just got some really cool drawings in here. I don't think this guy ever did a book on it. Oh, Val busting the jokes. I had bony landmarks in my pants. Ronald Shaw, I would have liked to see the ex-ladies putting on a wet t-shirt contest for charity, and Storm would be helping out the cause with a little rain. Exactly. I agree with that. Exactly. So yeah, so this is a good book. If you're looking for a good anatomy book, I suggest this one. Like I said, it doesn't really get into proportions and things like that. It's got nice stuff when it comes to all the sections of the body and movement and stuff. So I would highly recommend this book still to aspiring artists. Nice section on hands as well. Wow, it is funny because I haven't looked at this in forever, and I'm just looking at it now, and I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. Oh, I kind of forgot about how that works. So I should look at this book. I should look at this book more. The foot bones are connected to the Amanda. Hello. Amanda says the foot bone's connected to the leg bone. The leg bone's connected to the knee bone. The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone. And so on and so forth. So there you go, right there, with my little singing, my little ditty of sing along. Yeah, this book is cool. Very cool. So there's that. Thought I'd show you. So if you're curious, you can still get it right there. What else are we going to talk about? Let's see if I got any. Let's see. Do you have any recommendations for landscape architecture drawing book? Did you have any of those? I didn't have any in school, but I do have recommendations. Here, hold on. I'm just going to go to Amazon because that's easier than going to my bookshelf and getting them. Plus, I'd have to find them. Let's see. This should do it. So before I get to that, oh wait, here we go, right here. Let's see if this gets bigger. It does. So here's a great one for landscapes. Oops. Excuse me. Share my screen. Let's see. Any thoughts on Indiegogo joining the Crowdfunding Trust Alliance? Sounds very 1984. No, I don't know much about it. I'm not that worried about it. I think they're really looking out for fraudsters and stuff. Happy Thanksgiving, Chuck. I appreciate that. How come there are no daily streams anymore? I need to know when the live streams are so I can clear my schedule at those times. I don't know. Oh, for me? How come there's none for me? Oh, you missed the beginning of the show. I'm just really trying to get to work and buckle down first thing in the morning drawing. And, I'm putting my all into first man, and the work's taking me a while. So I'm just trying to buckle down. And with YouTube algorithms, it seems that shorter pre-recorded stuff does better and returns to growing the channel. And I like sharing the books that I have in my studio. So I like doing those flip throughs. This book by Jack Ham is really good, drawing scenery, landscapes, and seascapes. Jack Ham has quite a few good books out there. This is a great one. It breaks down to basic shapes. You can see right here where I'm kind of circling. You can see the mountains are broken down to just basic triangular shapes. This is a look through of this book. Oh, come on. Why isn't it scrolling? There it goes. Let's see. What the heck? All right, let's try this. Here we go. Excuse me. It's a pretty packed book for being less than 100 pages, or maybe it's a little over 100. How long does it take you to do a page? It takes me about 2 days to do pencil and inks on one page. So one page of pencil and inks, about 2 days. Let's see. Preface, don't care. Choosing a bound space for a scene. So that's kind of like saying a panel border. He's talking about compositional stuff, breaking up the space compositionally and whatnot. Let's see, horizon line stuff, a little bit on perspective. It's not really going to show the meat and potatoes of this book. But trust me, Jack Ham is a fantastic artist. This book is great. So yeah, so it looks like it's 119 pages. You can get it used for $2.76. So for $3 plus shipping, you can get this book. What is my favorite food during Thanksgiving? Yeah, I would have to say pie. I love pecan pie. Pecan pie is my favorite. Unfortunately, my wife and daughter do not like pecan pie. Sacrilege. I love pecan pie, but I don't like pumpkin pie. My wife loves pumpkin pie. So we cut it down the middle and go with a nice traditional apple pie. We can all in the family, my wife, my daughter, and I all get behind a good apple pie. So we eat apple pie. I love sweet potato casserole with melted marshmallows on top and brown sugar and some I think pecans on top as well. So we always have that. I love a good stuffing. I'm not saying turkey because turkey is obvious. So there's that. Yeah. Oh, how do people not like pecan pie? Pecan pie is so good. Well, there's a Women of Marvel swimsuit issues. Byrne did a few of those, I think. It's not a wet t-shirt, but it's fun. Luffy is God. Hello. Thank you for joining the show, Luffy. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to do a draw stream one day too. This book, by the way, for people wanting a good book on figure drawing. The book I showed was anatomy. This is figure drawing. This book is phenomenal. It's very comic booky in regards to the inking that he shows. You know, he goes into the eye here. Once again, this is a book I have next to my desk, but I haven't looked at it in years. I should do a flip through of this one as well. This is a fantastic book. You see the different shapes of lips for women and stuff. What? You all are weird. Turkey gravy combo. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I love pecan pie till I got allergic. No! Oh my God, if I ever got a nut allergy, that would be insane. It breaks down measurement type things here. Oh, unfortunately, that's all it shows for this book, but this book is fantastic as well. Agent Cub says he's going to have steak for Thanksgiving. Hey, man, you do you. There is no right or wrong. Jack Ham also did a book on how to draw animals. He did a book on cartooning as well, which I'm surprised. Look at this. You can get this book on how to draw animals for 35 cents used. 35 cents. How much was the other book used? The other book, $1.35 used. St. Ravage, hello. Happy early Thanksgiving to you as well. Let's move forward in time now, back to the animal one. 35 cents used. That's such a good deal. And I actually don't mind used books. They're a little beat up. You can tell they were well read through and loved. This book on drawing animals, another phenomenal book you should check out. Let's see how much they show, breaking down a doggy. I mean, there's a chapter for almost every animal for this. So this is just a great book. This is the ABCs of animal structure. This works for almost any animal. These rectangular shapes here. So this is just such a good book. So there you have it with the Jack Ham stuff. He did a book on cartooning as well. Not sure why that one's not popping up in like the favorites. But look at this comparison right here with a horse, a dog, and a lioness. Here's the thing. The rib cage comes around down here in the back. This is the elbow of an animal right up here. Lines up with the bottom of the rib cage. On the horse, dog, and cat type, the knee is a little bit below. On the dog, it's a farther below. On the cat, just great stuff here. Amanda has a great point. Enjoy it. Be thankful there's food. Exactly. Favorite way you like your turkey, bake or deep fried? Oh, no, baked. I don't like deep fried. No, deep fried turkey, no way. Would love to have turkey, but it's just me and my dog, so steak it is. Hey, there you go. And, there's nothing wrong with celebrating with your dog. I got to look at something. My stupid wireless is showing low. How's my stupid stream look now? Now I gotta look to see how my my video looks here. I love the flip thoughts. I worked on the art store. I worked at an art store about 1 million years ago. And we carried a lot of the older books. Yeah. Let's see. Whoa. Where is it? That's odd. It's taking forever to show up. Dogs are great company. I miss my little beagle. I'm cooking a turkey for me and my little. I'm suckered for tradition. I love Thanksgiving. It's such a great day. All right, let's see how the video looks when I go full screen here. See how this looks as I show you guys something else. Little piece of art that we haven't seen in a while. Oh, the video doesn't look too bad. I'm looking at it. So that's all right, whatever. Let me show you guys a piece of art here. Actually, let's see. Hold on. I got some more colors in. Oh, wait, those are, nope, never mind. Take that back. That's not final. Let's see. Where's this one thing I want to show you guys? Like I said, I love Tarzan. And I drew a one-off strip years ago, just one page, kind of Tarzan-esque type strip for this website. And it was a Tarzan theme because the guy's like, it didn't pay. And the guy's like, well, what is it you want to draw? And I said, well, I love Tarzan stuff. And he's like, okay, we can do that. So I'll show you guys this once it pops up. Here it is. This is why I would love to draw Tarzan. Right there. St. Ravage, Thanksgiving is my favorite. You know, Christmas was my favorite when I was a kid, obvious reasons. But now that I'm older and stuff, I really do enjoy Thanksgiving a lot. Yeah, there's something about it. I always try to take Friday off, so it's a nice 4-day weekend. And I agree with Agent Cub too. Agent Cub says, I love Thanksgiving and the time before Christmas. I love the atmosphere the whole month. So do I. Yeah, so do I. There's just something about basically right after Halloween, the time of the year. I just love it. You know, I can't explain it. It's just such a fun time. The holiday commercials. I love seeing the holiday commercials. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you totally that that this is just like they say, the most magical time of the year. Do, 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 do. All right, cool. I just purchased Jack's Hand Sceneries, Animals, and Cartooning. Dude, you will love them. You will love them. Trust me. So anyhow, this strip was basically a Tarzan-esque type strip, as you can see. I got to draw a cool bird flying here. I just love this. I love this first panel right here. The composition of it. You got the little monkey right here. Monkey. I'm trying to make a monkey sound effect. Not doing a great job. Another little monkey coming in down here. Monkey here. You got the bird flying. Tarzan swinging through. Oh. I can't do the Tarzan yell for crap. Tarzan swinging through. Boom. Lands on the ground. Nice, cool Tarzan pose here. Dun, dun, dun. I am Tarzan. Long shot as he goes running, trying to do my Joe Kubert-esque long shot. Close up, Tarzan's like, yeah, I'm going to leap over this gorge. What? That's a long way for this little dude to leap. Oh, his hands are changing into paws. What is going on here? Oh, he turned into a lion. So I got to draw a lion landing right here. Meow. So yeah, I got to draw a cool lion right here. And then the lion roars. Roar. So this is fun. It's not signed. I don't know what year I did it. But anyhow, I thought I'd show you guys that. So full screen it. Back to full screen. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, old school Spider-Man. Let's see. Favorite holiday movie? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. By far, favorite holiday movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is my fave. Christmas is great as a kid because it isn't your responsibility to make everybody's holidays good, everyone's holiday good. Once you're an adult, you're responsible for everyone else. I mean, that's kind of true. That's true. I could see why my parents would get stressed out. I did do my own Jungle book. Jungle Lords is a book I did. It's in demand on Indiegogo if you'd like to go pick it up. It's jungle action fun with a Tarzan and Jane type character, or I should say a Tarzan and Sheena type character, but they're married. I would like to do more of that. Thanksgiving is more about everyone coming together. That is true. I still love Christmas. So do I. I love it. I love the whole holiday. I just wish that, you know how there's this big buildup to Christmas because it basically starts November 1st. And then you've got the slow build and it builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. And then boom, Christmas Day. And then on December 26th, it's like, it's done. The commercials are pretty much wound down by December 28th, it feels like. And then all the holiday stuff is just boom, done. And I kind of wish there was a slow wind down over the course of 2 weeks because you get this nice build to Christmas and then Christmas it peaks. And then it's like, oh, it's over. Wham! Back down to reality. And you're like, oh, It's over. So I wish it would be like Christmas and then back down. So, oh, Christmas Vacation is great. Quint, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining. One more thing to show before we go into the holidays. Here's a Spider-Man I did back in 2008. Did a little Spider-Man action. This is tight pencils because the person that had me do it did not want it inked. He just wanted full pencils. I should go in and ink this one day. It would be kind of fun to ink. Little Spider-Man, Spider-Man. So yeah, so this was a fun little Spider-Man that I did for a guy. So there you go with Spider-Man. His feet twisting around. This was fun. So, love Tarzan. So many great artists have drawn him. You would have been great on Tarzan. Man, if I could have drawn a Tarzan, or if I could draw 2 daily strips, right? 2 daily newspaper strips. It would be Tarzan, and it would be Tarzan. It would be the Phantom. I love those characters so much. Tarzan and the Phantom are my jam. Yo, they are my jam. But speaking of other things that are my jam, real quick, I just keep finding stuff that I feel like I want to show before I leave. Starfire is my jam. This is from 2017. I need to get back to doing these. These are morning drawings I would do on 5.5 by 8.5 paper on Bristol. And I would take these to conventions and sell them. So this is, of course, classic Starfire, George Perez goodness right here. And then if you've seen Eternals, I'm going to spoil something for you. After credit scene, this cat makes an appearance in Eternals, played by Harry Styles from One Direction fame. So you got this dude in Eternals. So that's pretty cool. Star Fox is one of my favorite characters. I got to draw Star Fox in Quasar number 59. I did Quasar from issue 40 to issue 50, and then I came back and did issue 59. It's a one-off story with Quasar, Star Fox fighting Thanos. So I did get to draw Star Fox in the comics. I love this costume design. Star Fox is just super cool to me. So yeah, so I got to draw Star Fox. So that was super cool to do. So there's my Star Fox for you guys. But guys, I hope you all have a fantastic holiday. Ronald says, Amanda first says, it could be in part that I still see the magic through my 9-year-old. It's true. I love it. Like I said, once Christmas Day is over, it's all over. That's why I like the build up to it as well. I like watching the South Park holiday episodes. It's true. I love those too. Oh, you didn't see it yet. Harry Styles plays Star Fox, and they gave a little red tint to his hair. It's really cool. It was actually my favorite scene in the whole movie. So I could actually go sleep through the movie and then wake up for the after credit scene. St. Ravage says, Andy's the Black Book Art of Andy Smith available outside the First Man campaign, or am I backing for the 3rd time? Yes, St. Ravage, you can buy one directly from me. I do have some for sale. So if you've already backed the campaign, you can email me and I can give you, it's $25 plus shipping. So I believe $30 total, and I can sell you the Black Book Art of Andy Smith straight from me. You can PayPal me, send me an email, go to andysmithart.com for the email address, and shoot me an email, and we can go with the Black Book, the Art of Andy Smith. Or if you want to wait, if you don't mind waiting, you can just go back the campaign again, or however you want to do it. So I hope that helps. Guys, I got to take off. I got to take my daughter to work. But if you're like, Black Book, the Art of Andy Smith, what's he talking about? There's a tier on First Man 2 Learning Curve where you can get the brand new First Man Volume 2 64-page square-bound graphic novel and the Art of Andy Smith Black Book, 112-page hardcover featuring some of my best art over my 30-year career, right there. So go back it now, back it proud. If you haven't backed it yet, get yourself a t-shirt as well with First Man in 10 colors on the front, penumbra on the back. Get yourself one of those t-shirts as well. You won't be disappointed. Guys, I hope everybody has a great, happy Thanksgiving. And I am going to try to live stream a couple times a week where I might draw like Aaron does on the stream. Until then, you know what I'm bringing back. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. See you guys later. Bye.
Get your sexy on. I'm bringing sexy back.